It's a loaded Wednesday across college football, the NHL, the NBA, and some afternoon Champions League, and I've got action in every single one. This is the Game Day Grind. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers, and thank you for watching today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, and in today's video, we have a loaded slate to break down. We're talking afternoon Champions League action. We've got a loaded NBA slate, a loaded NHL card, and more MACtion on a Wednesday night. We are coming off a small loss on Tuesday, but my promise to you on delivering a winning night tonight stands. We are going to cash some tickets and turn a profit overall. Before we get into tonight's action though, if you haven't already taken a second to like the video, please go ahead and do so now. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. If you guys are new around here, hit the subscribe button. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis, and I do not want you to miss out on anything going forward. And most importantly, I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below if you have any best bets you absolutely love tonight across the NHL, NBA, or college football. Now, without further ado, let's kick off tonight's action. We're talking MACtion, Kent State taking on Ball State. To kick things off, we are talking about Wednesday night MACtion, Kent State taking on Ball State. We are 1-0 betting midweek MACtion. We gave you the Ohio Bobcats last night on the money line. They got the job done, beating Miami by 4 points. Tonight, we are taking the underdog. We are taking Kent State on the money line at plus 105. Look, nobody in their right mind would turn down another night of MACtion, so here we are with another Wednesday college football play that only a bettor could love. We are rolling with the Kent State Golden Flashes for a couple of reasons. Look, I looked over every single stat you could possibly imagine for this contest, and the conclusion I came to is simple. These two teams are very similar in nature. Both offenses leave a lot to be desired, each putting up around 270 yards per game. The Golden Flashes lean more towards the pass game, which I value more when backing an underdog. Chunk plays through the air are just more reliable than trying to grind out 4 or 5 yards per carry. Defensively, both of these teams stink, allowing north of 400 yards per game, which explains why they're both 3-5 on the season. But here's the kicker. Kent State's schedule has been much tougher than Ball State's has. At a plus money price on the road, I know it's a stinker, but we are going to take the road team here. Give me Kent State plus 105 on the money line. I think they get the job done for us tonight. From the gridiron, we are going to the ice. We're talking San Jose taking on the Seattle Kraken. Look, right now, no bet against San Jose is a bad one. They continue to be one of the worst hockey teams across the league, and a stop in Seattle will not change that. The Sharks are below 500 on the road and will likely start Yaroslav Askarov in net, and he's been brutal. Askarov is sitting with a 2-4-1 record with a 4.29 GAA and an 8.67 save percentage. That's not going to cut it as an NHL goaltender. San Jose, they also struggle offensively to generate chances. They're 30th in shots on goal per game, and they give up 32 on the defensive end. Seattle might not wow you offensively, but they play disciplined hockey, ranking top 6 in defensive metrics, and they got enough scoring punch up front to trouble this weak San Jose defense. I think the Kraken win this game outright, but we'll take the value play and take a minus 1.5 on the puck line at plus 140. From Seattle, we go out east to Washington. We're talking to Washington Capitals taking on the St. Louis Blues. Look, the curse of they're not playing well right now struck again as the Blues beat the Oilers and spoiled our Oilers bet, snapping their 7-game losing streak. Even so, the Capitals are in a great spot to bounce back and pick up the win here tonight. They're the far superior team defensively, and while they don't score a ton, they shouldn't need much tonight. Logan Thompson has been exceptional in net through 8 starts, and with the Caps having extended rest since being off on Saturday, they should have plenty of jump from the start, and I expect them to win this game going away. This line, in my opinion, should be closer to minus 175 in favor of the Capitals, so we'll take the cheapest price here. Give me the Capitals on the money line, minus 150. From the ice, we go to the pitch. We're talking afternoon Champions League action. To kick things off, we're taking Barcelona minus 1 over Club Brugge. Look, Club Brugge is one of those plucky teams that love to frustrate elite opponents, but they won't be able to punish Barcelona's high line the way top-tier teams can. Bruges' last 10 home games have averaged 4.4 goals per game, but the talent gap here is massive. Barcelona are elite. They have just 3 losses across their last 19 fixtures in all competitions, and they've won 8 of their last 10 Champions League group stage games. While Bruges have been strong domestically, the jump up in class here to an elite side like Barcelona is just too much to ignore. I like Barcelona to win this, but I'm not in a hurry to lay minus 250. So we'll reduce the juice here, take a -1 on the Asian line. Simply put, they need to win this game by 2+ goals in order for us to cash our ticket. A 1-goal win will be a push, and obviously a loss is a loss. Take Barcelona -1, -150. Next up, we're talking Marseille hosting Atalanta. Look, we're going to take Marseille on the money line here at +115. This one might fly under the radar, but it could end up being one of the more entertaining fixtures of the day. Marseille responded to a disappointing draw with Angers by beating Auxerre 1-0 over the weekend. Say that 3 times fast. They return home now where they're unbeaten across their last 14 matches, and they have 11 wins and 3 draws in that span. They score plenty at home, averaging 2+ goals in 6 of their last 7 fixtures, and that should be enough against a struggling Atalanta side. The Italians haven't won in 7 matches, with 5 draws and just 3 total goals over that span. That simply won't cut it away from home. I'll take the team that's dominant at home. Give me Marseille on the money line at +110. From the pitch, we are going to the association, which means you know what time it is. It's time for hardwood handles. To kick off today's segment of hardwood handles, we are going back to the well once again. We are fading the Memphis Grizzlies. So give me the Houston Rockets, -7.5 points, -110. Look, we gave you the Pistons on Monday to beat the Grizzlies. That cashed with these, and we're fading Memphis once again here tonight. The Grizzlies have dropped 3 straight games, and even with John Morant back in the lineup, this is still a below-average basketball team. They've got an undersized starting 5, and that's a huge problem against a big, athletic Rockets lineup. Houston's on fire right now. They've won 4 straight games. They rank 2nd in points per game, 1st in 3-point percentage makes at 42.5%, and they're a top 10 team in defensive rating compared to 24th for Memphis. If the Rockets show up and if they play to their best of their ability, this game should be over by halftime. Lay the -7.5 points with the Rockets at -110. From Memphis, we're going out west. We're talking Lakers hosting the Spurs. We're going to play the over 227 at -110. Look, short and sweet. I trust my sources here. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are going to be good to go for this one. And that flips this game from a dud to a shootout. Both teams are scoring over 118 points per game, ranking both top 10 in offensive rating. The Lakers, we know they can't play a lick of defense, and the Spurs, supposedly a great stop unit. They do have the 2nd best defensive rating in the league, but they just gave up 130 points to a lesser Phoenix side. I've got this total projected for around 234.5 points, so give me the over here at 227.5. I think this is going to be the most entertaining game of the night. That could possibly come down to the wire. Either way, we're in for a treat. Plenty of fireworks. Take the over 227. That wraps up today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Thank you guys so much for watching. To quickly recap our best bets, we're taking Kent State on the money line. We're taking the Seattle Kraken -1.5. We're taking the Washington Capitals on the money line. We're taking Marseille on the money line +110. We are taking Barcelona -1 over Club Brugge. And in the NBA, we are taking over 227 in the Lakers Spurs contest and laying the points -7.5 with the Houston Rockets. Let me know in the comment section if you guys agree, disagree, or have any best bets you're making for tonight's slate. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Game Day Wagers YouTube channel. As always, keep grinding and good luck.